What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a very exciting discussion that we're going to have here, and it is about the new top 30 prospects list that MLB just put out. They do the top 30 prospects for each team in the league every so often, and they just refreshed their list after the 2022 MLB draft. Or I assume that's part of why they did it. It was maybe a post-trade deadline one more specifically. But we're going to take a look at the Rangers one here, and man, do they have some good players right now. Starting off, a familiar face in Josh Young. He's the top one. He should be up here tomorrow. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. He seems very much healthy again and is hitting absolute tanks. He had 2 3-run home runs tonight in AAA. So if he's not up here this week, something's wrong. Then coming in at second is none other than the man himself, Jack Leiter, going straight from college to AA. Expected to be here next year, according to MLB.com. I don't know. How do they get that information is my question, but... What's the farthest away one? Anthony Gutierrez and Glader Figueroa. It's 2026. Anyway. And you can see just for fun, Cole Winn soon, hopefully. Zach Kent. Bubba Thompson is here. And Owen White next year. I mean, look at all these 2023 names, by the way. The future is bright, my friends, and it is now. So, getting distracted, but... Evan Carter, he's been tearing it up at the A level, expected 2024, because, Texas has a surplus of outfielders, so it's crazy that they have such good outfielding talent. And then Owen White, who kind of came onto the scene last year, already in AA. Justin Foskey, longtime infielding prospect. Now, I don't know what's going to happen with him, because you may notice he's at second base, and the Rangers kind of just paid someone to be there for the next 8 years. It's not an Odor situation. I mean, this guy's like, it's Marcus Semien. And no disrespect to Justin Foskey or anyone else who goes to second. We'll get to someone else in the top 10 here soon. But it's going to be kind of hard to get playing time at second. I think Marcus Semien has missed 1 game. And Corey Seager's missed like 2 games, so they're pretty locked in. As long as they're healthy, they are going to be playing every day. So we saw that, especially when Marcus Semien was batting as low as 140 this year. So anyway, it will be interesting to see what happens with him if they try to package him into some larger deal. I was thinking if they were going to go all in and go for Soto, which was fine that they didn't, that he would be included in that deal. Now we can take a look at that as well. What currently would be included in a Soto deal just for fun. But anyway, next on the list is Brock Porter, 4th round pick. This year is already top 10 in our farm system because he was supposed to be ranked like 7th in the draft. So obviously was a bit underrated, or rather not underrated, but teams didn't want to take him because he was committed to Clemson and no one had the money, and Rangers gave him like $4 million, and they said, hey, don't go to Clemson, come to Texas. So next few on the list, all very, very interesting as well. Luis Angel Cunha, yes, he is related to Ronald Acuna Jr., his brother, and he is just as good as Ronald, so that will be exciting to see what he's got when it comes to getting close to being an MLB. Now, this one was interesting to me. It says Kumar Rocker 2025. I don't see that happening. I'm guessing like next year he'll have a decent shot. Because, yeah, I know he was in college, and then he had the injury, and then he was in independent league. But 2025, he's going to be 25. I mean, I don't think they need to wait that long for him, especially if he's pitching well way before then. But anyway, I'm no expert. I'm just, just dropping in some of my thoughts there. And next is Dustin Harris on the same topic of outfielders. You got 2 in the top 10 that are very high ceiling players. And lastly, Cole Winn, another long-time draft pick. He should be up this year, according to MLB.com. I would agree. His numbers in AAA have not been the best, but they have 0 to lose this year. I'm sure it's a service time thing, although they have tried to restrict the way you can do service time manipulation. So we'll see. And then that rounds out the top 10, but there's plenty of other familiar faces on here. Aaron Zavala, recent draft pick, I think 2021, I want to say. Yeah, second round pick in 2021. Cole Reagans, which I learned that's how you say it. Not Ragans, Cole Reagans. Antoine Kelly was from the not Matt Bush trade. Maybe from the Matt Bush trade. I don't remember. It doesn't say on here, but I think it was from the Matt Bush trade. Was when they got Antoine Kelly. So he is already a top 15 prospect as a pitcher as well. Can't get enough pitching, And then Ricky Vanasco, another name to look out for. Maximo Acosta has been there a while. Well, not a while, but he's just 19, so plenty of time there. Jonathan Ornelas, I've actually seen him in AA. He's not bad. Avery Weems, I feel like he has been around for a minute. 2019. Oh, wait, was he in the Lance Lynn deal? Because this is White Sox 2019, maybe. Dane Acker also sounds like... Yeah, I guess they got him through trade. Zach Kent, I've seen him in Frisco as well. And then Bubba, all the way down here, the Bubba disrespect when he's going off in MLB. I'm not too familiar with the last 2 on this list, but I'll have this linked below so y'all can take a look at it. The other thing I want to look at, and I actually have not seen this yet, is the top 100 prospects. And we're going to do by team. I haven't looked at this, so this will be a surprise to me. Wow. 6 top 100 guys, including Brock Porter. Woo. Josh Young, Jack Leiter, Evan Carter, Owen White, Justin Foskey, and the man, Brock Porter. Now, you cannot look at this and tell me that they have not done a good job of building a farm system. I would say right now, arguably, a top 5 farm system. Arguably. That's up to a lot of debate. But I would definitely, for sure, top 10. They've been ranked top 10 by multiple pages, websites, news sources, but they're kind of creeping up a little bit. So that's awesome news. I didn't think Porter would be in it already, but there he is, the man himself. So crazy. But there you have it. That is the top 30 for the Rangers, as well as where they stand in the top 100. So let me know what y'all think. I'm excited to see what the future's got, and it's very bright, and it's going to be awesome. So stay positive. I know this year is not what people thought it would be, but I knew that they weren't going to turn it around in one season. You just don't go from 100 wins to a wild card spot. It's not possible. And you can insert that Patrick Bateman meme here, but it's just not possible. Because they didn't really get any pitching, so they got Marcus Semien, they got Corey Seager, and I've seen so many people online dog on the team because they're like, "Oh, y'all really paid $500 million to just lose 90 games again, or whatever." And no, it was a long-term move. You don't sign someone for 10 years to win next year, So anyway, not going to get on a tangent there, but exciting news, and we'll see who ends up coming up this year and who ends up coming up next year. A lot of this top 10 is very much soon. I still don't know why they have Kumar Rocker as 2025, but very exciting stuff Appreciate y'all watching. Stay tuned for more prospect news.